Well, hi guys, I'm just having a couple of minutes and an ICOS and a bottle of water. I've started, but I tell you what, it's just too hot for this. I'm having to soak the stones in water. Otherwise, as soon as the concrete or the mortar touches it, it just dries. It's an absolute pain. So I've just got them in there soaking water up, and hopefully it'll be easier to lay, because even though my mortar's nice and wet, as soon as them stones touch it, it's bone dry and just solid. So it is what it is, I'm afraid. I've never laid fire bricks before, but maybe they call them fire bricks because they get that fucking hot. I don't know. Anyway, come back later guys. Cheers.
Well, morning peeps, back again. It's Thursday morning, just before Easter. It is just after 10 to 8 in the morning. So I've just been giving pool a bit of a mix around. I've not been in it for a few days. And I'm just topping it up. I'm going to put a bit more chlorine in it later. It looks like it's going to be a hot day today. Well, my rebar finally turned up yesterday. So I actually made a start with brickwork. I'm not that happy with it, but it's coming on. But as I mentioned in video what will have been before this, I had to soak these bricks in the sink, and they're actually still soaking wet. So this area here is going to be for the skillet when I put the rack on it. This one at the back, I'm going to try to find some kind of a stainless steel box or something, or I'm just going to cap it off, to stand condiments on when you're cooking. So I've still got brickwork to finish around top. There's a bit there, and obviously around this side as well, just to finish it off. So it's getting there, it's all pretty well. There's a hole I've put here where the skillet's going to go, because that's going to suck the air in. Obviously give it a good blowtorch effect. So I'll make a small rebar stand in there for charcoal. And also the idea is I can just hose pipe, everything will come out here. Once I get these fascias, I'll make them a little bit higher, and then hopefully water should all run to this corner and come off here, and that's where I'll be hanging a bucket to catch everything. So that's my job today. I'm going to finish this brickwork. That should only take me a couple of hours, I would think, maximum. And then I need to make something like that for the charcoal. Now what I did cast in these to stand on, and they're pretty secure, but it was really difficult, because the bricks are so thin. So what I'm actually going to do, I stopped, and what I'll do, I'm going to take those out, just get some mortar in, and I'm going to drill and then put them in exactly where I want them, because I wanted to have this cooking rack, this one, so I could put it on different levels. That's the plan anyway. And then the other thing is, then I need to decide, once all that's done, exactly where my rotisserie mortar needs to go, because I will have to cut out some brick. Maybe if I'd have been thinking, I could have left that one out until I've got all the rest of it done, and then put brick in after. Anyway, not to worry, that's sort of where we are. Plus everything's still soaking wet. So I'm going to go and I need at least, how many do I need to finish? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it depends what I do here. So I'll go and get 7 bricks, clear this sink out, put them in the sink and get them soaking. Right, well that's where we are guys at the moment. Like I said, I'm not a bricklayer by any shadow of a doubt, but pretty happy with that. Definitely going to take a few, mind you, it'll probably dry out today, it's going to be red hot. Because I finished this around 5:30 PM last night. So there we go guys. I'm going to get on with that in a bit. I've got a phone call for work in a short while, so I'll take that first. So I probably won't start till around, I don't know, 10 o'clock. Last night we had a lot of activity with frogs again, so it looks like it's breeding season. She's already told me I can see some, but they're just under lilies. There's one actually just down there, I don't know if you can see it there. Yep. I can see several very large female cane toads in there, so I'll try and, as it gets hotter, they'll start getting more active and I'll have to fish them out. Right, so that's me for today, guys. So probably once that brickwork's all done and I start up welding, might do another one. Alright guys, catch you later.